You can come in if you want. I will. I enter quickly and he shuts the door behind me. Bird food or not, it's better than standing out in the cold. As I follow Steve into the kitchen, the smell gets stronger. Steve throws open a window, a wave of cold air washes across the room, but the smell of smoke quickly begins to dissipate in the air. Visual novel problems! The window is not open. What were you trying to make anyway? Steve points to a tray of black lumps sitting on the counter. Visual novel problems! No, there's not. Well, there used to be cookies. What happened? Steve waves his hand back and forth as if he's trying to tell a story. Well, I was baking cookies, you know, since I've never tried it before, and I really wanted some cookies. Yes. And they were almost done. Yes. And I remember seeing Susanna do this once. Oh boy, somehow I doubt a first timer trying to mimic Susanna's style is going to be very successful. Woo! Just because he's a man, isn't it, Natalie? Sexist. She turned off the oven when the cookies were almost done. Something about baking them using residual heat. The oven's hot enough to finish the process. So you turn it off, right? It saves energy. Yeah. Did I say that? No, Steve said that. Yeah, that makes sense. How does it catch on fire? What? Although that is a completely fucking Susanna thing to do. She's the kind of person who'd turn her car off if, like, she's waiting at traffic lights. Yeah, weirdos. Saving energy definitely sounds like a Susanna thing. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm following you so far, except I turned the dial the wrong way. It looked like off, but it was actually the highest setting. And then I went outside to do some work, because I thought, you know, he pokes one of the little black mounds in the corner and it crumbles under his finger like dust. They look like they were going to be good, too. He sounds so forlorn, I cover my mouth to hide a giggle. Are you laughing? Can't tease him. He looks a little bit distraught at the moment. No. Don't lie to me, you're laughing. I tried to hold my breath to stop the laughter, but it's impossible. Natalie, Natalie, Natalie. Steve sighs and shakes his head sadly. Lying does not become you. Sorry. Whatever am I going to do with you? His eyes light up. Aha, as punishment, you're now required to help me with the second batch of cookies. Second? He pouts. I still want cookies, so I'm making more. And this time they'll turn out just fine. I'm sure they will, sunshine. He nods to affirm his own statement. Fine, but I should warn you, I'm not that great of a baker either. Between the two of us, we should be able to figure something out. I hope. Alright then, let's get to it. I roll up my sleeves and grab the tray from the counter. Gather up the ingredients, I'll wash this off. I turn the water on in the sink and begin to scrub the char off the tray. They're using the same tray. Steve collects various jars and bags from the cupboard in the kitchen and arranges them on the counter. Thanks, Natalie, that's nice of you. Don't thank me, I just like the feel of hot water. It's freezing in here. No, you like the feeling of hot water because you're a woman. I don't know what it is about this. Like, there's like boiling hot water, like showers. Have you ever been into the same... Alright, I might be revealing something here about my own personal life, but you ever been to a shower at the same time as a girl? They're like, alright, come on, come in with me. And I'm like, oh yeah, come on, fucking in here, fucking in. And then you get there, you sort of stand under the shower and go, oh my god, that's so hot! And she's standing there going, what, it's fine. And I'm standing there going, oh my god, I feel like bees on bow at the moment, I'm so hot. You know who you are, women. Well, you should do anyway. Oh, right. Steve runs to the window and slams it shut. That's probably enough airing out, right? Yeah. I rest the tray on the dish rack and wipe my own hands down with a towel. All right, where do we start? I think we're supposed to mix the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients separately. Well done. He points to a note card lying on the table. All measurements are in there. Do you want to handle the dry ingredients? Sure. Ah, more hands-on than that. It's got to be wet. Well, I glance at the card on the table and begin measuring out the ingredients into a large wooden bowl that Steve has provided for me. He sets to work mixing the wet ingredients in a separate bowl. Once we're done, he pours the contents of his bowl into mine and we take turns stirring it until it's become a thick, sticky batter. And now for the best part. I was wondering where he was going after we said sticky batter. Steve pours in a cup of chocolate chips. Chocolate turns a decent cookie into a brilliant cookie. Cookie, 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 cookie. I realised we're actually baking cookies. Cookies. At the moment, I didn't know. I couldn't agree more. We portion the cookie dough out onto the tray, slide it into the oven, and kneel in front of the glass and stare inside with anticipation. Well, so far so good. It's been in for 5 minutes. Still, it's a start. Yeah, hasn't blown up yet. We watch the cookies bake, barely daring to take our eyes off them. Off of them, sorry. As they flatten out and turn a golden brown, Steve reaches to turn the oven off. Watch me this time. I watch him carefully as he turns the knob correctly this time. The glowing coils in the oven begin to dim, fading slowly from orange to black. Still, Steve and I watch the cookies vigilantly. Finally, he stands, opens the oven and pulls the tray out. He places it gently on the counter while we stare at the beautiful cookies longingly. I thought he was going to drop them, honestly. Again, no cookies on the counter. Visual novel problems. So, how long do we have to wait to pull them down? The recipe said 10 to 20 minutes. We're not waiting that long. So 10 minutes, basically. Yeah, basically. We look at the clock and swallow in unison. 5 is a lot like 10, isn't it? It sure is. So, we glance at each other and a conspiratorial smile creeps across Steve's face. The recipe was more like a suggestion anyway. He reaches for a cookie slowly, deliberately, as if he's afraid of being caught. Hey, cookies! Steve's uncle stands in the doorway, a smile on his face and a cut draped around his neck. He ambles across the kitchen, a friendly smile on his face. Without hesitation, he picks up a cookie and takes a large bite from it. They're going to be awful. Uncle! What? Sam wipes some crumbs away from his mouth. You remember what the doctor said about chocolate, right? A little couldn't hurt. Just pick out the chocolate chip, it'll be fine. Steve sighs, resigned. It looks like they've had this discussion before. Then you shouldn't get angry about having to remind him then. Fine, but just that one. Just this one. Sam nods in agreement and strolls from the room. The cat on his shoulders meows and stretches a paw out for the cookie. Sorry, Orpheus, wheat-based products are bad for you. He holds the cookie out of Orpheus's reach. I would do that as well. I'd tell my kids that, too fair, if I had cookies. Like, no, come on. Wheat-based products are bad for you. This one's for Daddy. Your uncle is really stubborn, isn't he? Stubborn? Harsh? He's got cookies on the side. Like... It's like he's going out for a 10-mile jog every morning, is it? It's run in the families. If nothing else, at least we know how cool enough to eat. Steve and I each snatch up a cookie. It's good! Oh, God, stars around someone's face. Punch it quickly. I smile through a large bite I've taken. I can't believe it worked. Steve looks ecstatic. Sorry. We rock. He finishes off his cookie and grabs another one. He freezes before taking a bite. Hang on. He grabs a towel, loads several cookies into it and wraps it up. Take it. What? Why? I need to get these out of the house. Uncle will eat them otherwise. What about those ones? I point to the cookies remaining on the tray. Steve grins mischievously. Don't worry, I'll take care of those. Kid just hide them in the room. A thought? How? Oh, right. I gather up the cookies and hold them close. I promise I won't let you down. I'll keep these safe no matter what. Don't fail. We sneak up to the front door and Steve glances around furtively before opening it for me. I'll see you later, Natalie. Don't wink at me. Creep. He whispers to me and offers a wink as I leave. I giggle and give him a small wave. Later. And so another day ends that it does. We just make cookies. Oh my God, there's only one wheat. Praise the Lord. Etc. Was there anything you wanted to buy? No, I just came in here for the intelligence. 72! I don't know how much we should do. Our health is actually alright, considering we're not working anymore. It was at 90 odd last. I think it was at 92? Or was it something else? I don't know. This should be enough to take us up. We need 80 intelligence and then something of determination as well. So, you know, we don't have on Ryan's path. 3 wheats this morning, easily dealt with. We're going to stop working early because, you know, apparently that was really hard. Was there anything you wanted to buy? Nope, us again, just came along for the, well, sort of intelligent conversation. You're probably going to sound as casual as, I don't know, something really casual. What do you mean I can't think of anything? Nah. Oh, now we're doing math problems. You can actually be bothered to talk to me today, can you? Not just, do you want to buy anything, love? And then leaving. Wanker. Alright, one more day of seeing him. Hello, was there anything you wanted to buy? Yeah, no. He's just given up at this point. He's just like, oh, fuck him. Why am I still doing this? Like, why am I still cleaning the weeds? There is no reason for me to be cleaning the weeds. Enjoying your time in Fairbrook? Oh, well, balls. Not a scene. But we should have all the prerequisites, I think. What's our standing with Steve? I'm not sure. I head over to Steve's farmhouse, but he's out working today. I don't know if it's all the way up, and I really don't want to have to go through it all. Just for the sake of getting a true... oh, well. True ending on the way in this episode, and we'll just do it like we did with Summer, if not. 80 intelligence. I don't know if it goes down, so we're just going to add 1 in there. Relax. That's Steve's farm. So we're just going to add 1 in there, because I can't remember whether it goes down or not, if, you know, you don't do it for a long time. So we'll get it up to 83? It must be? That doesn't make any sense. It was 72 and we visited it 3 times and it was 80. Yeah, what do I fucking know. Stop working! We haven't had a special scene with Steve yet, which worries me. Oh, 1 weed today, glorious. But we had one for Clara. Out working today. Oh, don't tell me she's going to be out working. Oh, fuck that. That can stay like that for all I fucking care. Out working today again. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, look, if weeds are going to go like that inside, then someone's planting them there. Okay, hang on. Sorry, I was banging on outside. I had to, just fire a quick word their way. I don't think we're going to do it. Alone ending! No! But we did everything! Oh, we're going to have to do a true ending, and then in another part we'll do the proper ending. I throw myself into bed with a happy sigh. Winter at last. Another semester down. Fuck. Another term down. But this time I'm a proud sophomore. Still don't know what that means. I've forgotten. I roll over and tear open the package that showed up in my student mailbox today. Amazing that it's exactly the same as it was last year. There's even that same fucking cup from a year ago. As I open the box, the familiar scent of flowers wafts through the air. Susanna. Sure enough, the box contains a beautiful arrangement of flowers from Susanna's shop. I pull out the attached card. It's written in Susanna's small, neat handwriting. Dear Natalie, I hope you've been well. We miss you here in Fairbrook, despite you being a selfish, ignorant little twat who did nothing but complain the whole year. Trent and Marianne have started dating recently. I think they make a lovely couple. I don't know. I only spoke to them once. And speaking of couples, Jacob is growing into such a wonderful young man. I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but I'm finding him more and more attractive these days. Well, put him out of his misery and just date him, because he's a right little twat. I don't want to embarrass myself any further, so I'll leave it at that. Trent tells me Ryan's been studying abroad in Germany. Do you have any plans to study in another country? I'm the laziest person alive. Do I look like I'm going to do that? The flowers in here for you and Clara. Tell her that Steve says hi and he can't wait to see her. Bastard! You haven't mentioned any winter plans in your previous emails. I just wanted to let you know you'll always be welcome here in Fairbrook. Just not till work. All my love, Susanna. I sit up and admire the flowers that Susanna sent. The arrangement is one of her more expensive ones. It's clear she put a lot of thought into this. I read the card again and smile to myself. It's good to know that no matter what I do or where I go, there's a place in this world where I belong. Oh, what a horrible American cliche. There's a place in this world where I belong? Jesus. Oh. Alone ending unlocked. Trent moderately likes culture and a lot of empathy. Yep. Good. Not the one I was doing. One kind word can warm the 3 winter months. Bollocks. Bollocks. No, it can't. Let's test this. If anyone is watching this in winter, like in December, I am going to say a kind word. I'm going to say nice. Right? Now tell me, in 3 months, if you're still warm. If you're not, then it's bollocks. I'm just not one for proverbs, if I'm honest. But yes, anyway. I think we need a true ending, don't you? Yes, come on. True ending. Commence!